Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to sports performance training with a little bit of mindset reset at the end. Chazzy here, health fitness specialist at Exercise Autodesk. We'll go ahead and get right into the workout for today. So we are on phase 2, week 2. Day 3 of our training plan. So today is going to be more of our cardio based plan. We do need at least one dumbbell today. If you don't have any weights, that's okay. We can do the movement without the weights, but just one dumbbell today for one of the exercises that we're going to be doing. And today's timing here is going to be 30 seconds of work of the first exercise. And then what we'll do for the second 30 seconds is we're just going to march. So we'll keep moving the whole time. So we'll do one movement and then we're going to march. So we're going to go really hard for those 30 seconds. And then we'll kind of just like let our hearts kind of come down a little bit for that second 30 seconds. So we're not fully resting. We're just going to be moving through that. So I'll go ahead and get started explaining everything we got going on today. So we're going to start off here with a 2-inch run in place. So we're going to have our knees slightly bent here, feet shoulder width apart, hip width apart, and we're going to act like we're running. So we're moving our arms nice and slow. Our feet are moving quick. So we're just moving our feet very quickly off the ground, about 2 inches off the ground. So very small movements of the feet and then alternating with your hands there. So that's movement number 1. And again, we're going to do 30 seconds of that. And then after we're done, we're just going to march it out. So we'll get some good core work in there. We'll get some good movement, but we're not fully resting there. So it's more of an active rest. And then after that, we're going to do squat to press. Oh, I forgot we needed 2 dumbbells. Okay. So for squat to press, you're just going to hold 2 dumbbells here, coming down, squatting up, pressing above the head, just like that. So if you don't have dumbbells, you can always just do the movement here where you just squat and raise your arms overhead. So that's the squat to press. And again, we're going to do that. And then we're going to march that out after. So then after that, we're going to do skips here. So it's just like our marches. We're getting that knee up 90-degree angle, but then we're going to switch and double tap. So we're just going to be double tapping here, opposite arm, opposite leg, driving those knees up, and then we'll march it out for 30 seconds. And then our 4th movement here is we're going to do alternating dumbbell snatches. You're going to take that dumbbell, and it's going to be in between your feet. Your feet are still about hip width apart here. We're going to squat down, so bring those hips back. We're going to grab the dumbbell, drive up with the elbow all the way above head, back down, and then switching sides all the way up and back down. If you don't have any dumbbells, not a problem. You can just do that movement without any weight. So squatting down, lifting, driving with the elbow, and then straight up. And then finally, everyone's favorite, we're going to do some burpees. So regular burpee, we're going to jump up, hands to the ground, and then back up. If you'd like to make it harder, feel free to add that push up at the bottom. And if you're not jumping today, you can just raise those arms up, walk your feet back, walk them back up, squeeze and stand on up. So that is going to be the workout that we're doing. So I have just a 5-pound dumbbell here, Dan. So you can choose whichever one you like, whatever like light, medium, heavy you would like. I would recommend, since we are doing 30 seconds today, doing a little bit heavier than you normally would go for. So if you usually use a lighter one, grab a medium one. And then if you usually use medium, try with the heavy, but always have that second backup set for when we get further in the workout and you feel your form start to kind of go down because it's a little too heavy and you're getting tired. So definitely use whatever you feel most comfortable with. And also, again, if you don't have any weights, no problem. You can do anything without dumbbells. So we can go ahead and get started here with our warm up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the world's greatest stretch to start out. So we're going to start in the top of our space. We're going to take a nice big deep breath, putting all of our weight in the left leg, interlace those fingers, grab onto the right leg, pull that right leg towards the chest, getting a good hip stretch here. Nice big inhale. And on the exhale, stepping back into the reverse lunge, back leg stays nice and straight, hands to the ground on the inside of that front leg. Get a nice stretch here through the back of the hip. On the next exhale, planting the right hand, moving the left hand up towards the ceiling, gazing past our thumb. Our back leg is still nice and straight. And on the next exhale, placing that hand on the outside of the front foot, pushing ourselves up into that hamstring stretch. Nice big deep breath. On the exhale, placing the right foot next to the left foot, stand on up. Great job, everyone. All right, next up, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So interlace those fingers, grabbing the left knee now, pulling the left knee towards the chest. Nice big deep belly breath. On the exhale, bringing that back leg back into the reverse lunge. Keep that back leg nice and straight. Hands on the inside of that front foot. Keeping that back leg nice and straight. We're gonna take a nice big deep breath. Exhaling, opening up towards the ceiling, gazing past the thumb of the right hand. Nice big deep breath. On the next exhale, placing that hand on the outside of the front foot. Pushing ourselves up into that hamstring stretch, trying to get as close as we can to our leg. And we're gonna exhale, place the left foot next to the right foot. Stand on up. All right, awesome job, y'all. Last thing here is we're gonna do some deep squats here. So let's go ahead and push our hips back into a forward fold. Grab onto those big toes. So we're getting a little bit of hamstring stretch here. From here, let's go ahead and bring those glutes down as far as we can into that nice deep squat, opening up the hips and standing back up. I guess straightening the legs out. We're still in that forward fold. We're gonna do 2 more here. So bring those hips down. Deep breath, exhaling back up. And last one, bringing those hips down, holding for as long as you can, as far as you can, and exhaling back up, and then squeeze the glutes, stand all the way back up. Awesome, great job, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the timer. Remember, we are doing 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of marches. We're starting off with our 2-inch run in place. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. So feet are hip width apart. We're just alternating our feet like we're running. We're like ducks on water. Our upper body is nice and still. Our feet are doing all the work. We're going nice and slow with those hands, nice and quick with those feet. So we have quick feet going, pushing off those toes. Keep pushing. So it can be a little difficult sometimes. Legs can get tired pretty quick. Keep pushing, keep pushing. 3, 2, 1, and we're just gonna march it out. So getting those knees up, opposite arm, opposite leg. We're hammering our arms behind us. We're driving those knees up. We pretend like we got a pane of glass right here at our hip level. We're breaking that glass. So we're really punching off the ground, driving our knees up. All right, next up, we got squats and press. So we got 2 dumbbells for this one. 3, 2, 1. And since I forgot my other dumbbell, I'm just gonna go through the motion here. So this is a good visual for if you do not have weights today. We're exhaling as we come up, swanning down as low as we comfortably can, squeezing the glutes, exploding up. Making sure when we come to the top, my back is staying nice and flat. We're not pushing those hips forward. We don't want any arches. We want our hips directly below the shoulders. Push here, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna march that out. Great job, everyone. Hopefully our heart rates are all up right now. We're gonna get our heart rate nice and high and steady. And then during our cool down, we'll slow our breath down and we'll get our mindsets right for the weekend. We have skips coming up next. So very similar to our marches, but we're double tapping. 3, 2, 1. So we're skipping. So it's a double tap. So if you see, it's very similar to the marches. We're just coming very lightly off the ground. So it's pretty similar, like from the 2-inch run in places where we're barely getting off the ground. Just a nice 2 inches, but we're double tapping, getting those knees up as high as we can. Push here, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're marching that out. We're moving the whole time today. And next up, we do have our dumbbell snatches. So we are going to have the dumbbell in between our feet, pushing that towards the ceiling, driving through those elbows. Keep those knees up, knees up, knees up. All right, snatches in 3, 2, 1. So dumbbell right in between the feet. Careful, don't hit anything above your head. We're alternating here, so you're gonna drop the weight, pick it back up, and then you're powering through the glutes, elbow is up, and then straight up towards the ceiling. So if you need to move slower, get the hang of it. I always recommend doing that. If you have any foreign questions, let me know. 3, 2, 1. We're marching it out. If you guys, I know I'm the only one with my camera on right now, which is totally fine. But if you have any questions about form, you can always, we can schedule a call with me if you have questions, or you can always let me know that you want a nice form check. We can plan on having that camera on next time. So you can always let me know. All right, we got burpees, are the last part, and we're gonna do this again, hopefully 2 more times. 3, 2, 1, we got burpees. We're planting those hands on the ground, under our shoulders. We're exploding through the glutes, landing with our whole foot on the ground when we come up to jump. So when we come back, our toes are here, and then we jump back, whole foot, jump up. Great job, everyone. Keep pushing, try and get a few more in here. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're marching it out. See, that's not so bad. 30 seconds isn't bad. Okay, so we're starting at the top. We got the 2-inch run in place. Hopefully we have time to go through this 2 more times. And then as soon as we're done, we'll go right into the cool down and our mindset reset. Awesome, okay. 2-inch run in place. 3, 2, 1. Feet shoulders apart. And you see my knees still are slightly bent. My butt is back. I'm not just standing straight up. We got to be in that nice base position as if we were going to feel the ground ball. We were playing football, getting ready to run. A lot of sports, this is that base position. So that's what we're working on today. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna march it out. Marching is also good for sports performance because this is the act of running pretty much, because when we're running, we want to focus on driving that knee up just like we are right now. So this will help with running, speed, and mechanics. All right, we got our squats and presses coming up next. 3, 2, 1. All right, dumbbells at your shoulders if you have them. If you don't have them, just doing the motion like I am, squatting down, using your legs to help your arms go up. And as you come down, it's all one fluid motion. You're using the other body part to help out the other ones. So arms are helping the legs are helping the arms. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're marching it out again. I don't know about you all. My quads are already burning. Okay, after this, we got skips, snatches, burpees, and then we got one more round. I think we'll have time for one more round. We'll see. We'll push it. All right, we got skips next. So again, it's very similar to our marches. We're just double tapping. 3, 2, 1. So we're now double tapping, getting those knees up. Keep breathing here. Using that core, keeping everything nice and tight. Very small jumps here. We're driving those knees up, punching the feet off the ground. Stand on those toes. Keep pushing, keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Okay. March it out. If you need to walk it out for a second, my legs are getting tired. Okay. We got the dumbbell snatches coming up next. We're just gonna need 1 dumbbell in between our legs. Keep breathing. We got this. Snatches and then burpees. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Dumbbell in between the legs. So I'm going to show from this angle right now. So you're getting those hips down, hips back, butt back. And then we're squeezing through the glutes as we explode up. So you want to get nice and low. Same squat principles apply here. We're pushing off the ground. Heel, big toe, little toe. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to march that out. Then we're going to do our burpees. We're going to go through it all again. I think this time we'll take out the marches after this. So we'll do this marches, and we'll do burpees and marches, and then we're going to do one round back to back of everything. So we're not going to rest, no marches. All right, burpees here. 3, 2, 1. Getting those feet back. Again, if you're not jumping today, you can just walk those feet out and then back up. If you need a challenge, do that push up at the end. Push yourselves, try and get one more burpee than last time. Landing nice and soft on those feet. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna march it out. And then we're gonna do everything back to back, no rest. We're marching this one out. Now we're gonna go 2-inch run in place, straight into squat to press. Great job, y'all. Last round. 3, 2, 1. 2-inch run in place. Quick feet, slow arms, like a duck on water. We're going straight into squat to press from this. Keep breathing. Keep punching that ground. I know it's tough. The legs are tired, but we're pushing. This is our last time doing this. 3, 2, 1. Squats and press. So if you don't have dumbbells, hands at the shoulders. If you grab your dumbbells, dumbbells are right at the shoulders, squatting down, hips back, pushing the ground away from us. We have skips coming up next. Keep that chin tucked. Legs are helping the arms help the legs. We're gonna start skipping here. 3, 2, 1. Getting those knees up, double tapping. Keep pushing. We only got 2 more movements after this. Then we're cooling down. We got our mindset reset coming. Keep breathing. Keep pushing. Snatches are after this. Get those knees up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, dumbbell snatches. Last round here. Dumbbells in between the legs, setting on the ground. Elbow is coming up and then straight overhead. Keep that dumbbell close to the body here. Great job, y'all. Keep pushing hard. We're working. Burpees. 3, 2, 1. Last movement here. Push hard, make it count. Last set, best set. Try and get one more burpee this time. Landing nice and soft. Keep pushing. We got this. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And we are done with the workout. Awesome job, everyone. That was a tough one. Cardio days can be real tough. Go ahead, grab some water if you need it. And we're gonna make our way to the ground for our cool down. We're gonna start off on our hands and our knees, and we're gonna stretch out our hips. So knees hip width apart from here, my right foot straight out to the side like a kickstand, keeping that pinky toe on the ground. We're gonna rock back, glute to heel, squeeze, come on up. So making sure we're keeping our core tight. We're starting to slow our breathing down. So inhaling through the nose as we go back. Exhaling through the mouth as we come up. And let's go ahead and do one more rock here. Rocking back, inhaling and exhaling as we come back to center. Awesome. Once we finish those rocks on that side, flip over to the other side. So same thing. Now left leg out to the side like a kickstand. Glutes to heels, and then coming back up. Moving nice and slow, focusing on the breath. And this is where we can start to notice if maybe one side is tighter than the other. Bringing that awareness to your body, bringing the breath to the body. Go ahead and do one more wherever we're at. Awesome, great job. Okay, once we finish that last rock back, we are going to go into some child's pose. So once we're down in child's pose, I'm not going to say anything. We're just going to focus on the breathing. And by focusing on the breathing and bringing awareness to the breath and the body, that's just going to help our minds relax. So this is what our reset is going to be today, is just focusing on the breath while we're in child's pose. So we're going to do that first. So it's going to be the first part of our reset here. So knees hip width apart. And then we're going to sink those hips back, walk our hands out, forehead, chin, or cheek to the ground. Once we are down there, we're inhaling through the nose, counting to either 4 or 6. And then once we're there, we're going to hold for 4 seconds. And then you're going to exhale longer than the inhale was. So if you inhaled for 6 seconds, you're going to exhale for 8 seconds. If you exhaled for 4 seconds or inhaled for 4 seconds, you're going to exhale for 5 or 6. Okay, so just making sure we're counting a little bit longer for that exhale. That's going to help our bodies relax. Our heart rate is going to come down. Our parasympathetic nervous system is going to kick in. And that's going to just help us get into that rest and digest. So our blood pressure is going to decrease, our heart rate will decrease, our digestion will increase, which will help our minds feel better because we're going to be fueled properly, because we are what we digest, not what we eat, but what we digest. So calming our bodies down right now is going to help our minds relax, just calm all our body systems down, calm our brain down. So that's why we want to inhale shorter than our exhale. So we're really going to focus on that right now. So I'm going to stop talking for a minute or two while we focus on the breath. Really focusing On inhaling nice and deep into the belly. We want to feel that air coming in, feeling our low back expand with each inhale and sinking further into the ground with each exhale. Really feel that heart rate start to really slow down. The more we can control the breath, the more we can control what our heart rate is doing, what our mind is doing. And it helps when we focus on the breath, it will help us get our mind off of everything else that's going on in life. So, really just letting our bodies relax right now, letting our minds calm down. Great job, everyone. Let's go ahead and do 3 final breaths in this child's pose position. So, get your last few breaths in. And one final breath here. And once you finish that breath, you can always stay there or you can return to seated, kneeling, or standing. But that is going to be all the time I have for today's sports performance and mindset reset. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you had a great time getting your cardio workout in, a little bit of different way to get some cardio done. And I hope you all feel nice and relaxed and reset and ready to go for the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend. So let's finish out this Friday strong. We do have one more live class today. We have Functional Fitness Friday and guided breathing with Luis today at 12. So definitely join him for that. It's always a good time there. We do also still have a little bit of time left to sign up for our blood drive and donate blood before next week. So don't miss out on that opportunity to help save some lives. We do have prizes for the office with the most donations. So hurry up and donate so we can help you win that prize. And then we do have our Summer Shred Step Challenge registration is open. You can sign up on our SharePoint site. Just grab a partner. We'll team you up with another pair too. And then you'll just get to step in. We do have a few ways to earn some bonus steps and some fun webcasts and podcasts for y'all to listen in on with us and a few guests. So really looking forward to that. And again, you can sign up on our SharePoint site. So thank you all so much for joining me this morning. I hope you had a great time. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see y'all